Hello everyone, welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. It's been a little bit since we had an episode. Off camera I set up a whole bunch of stuff. I don't remember exactly what I had in the last video. I have graphene, or no, it's not graphene. I have carbon nanotubes set up from spiniform stalagmite crystals. I was kind of all over the place. This here is just a rig that I have set up to get refined oil, which we're still going to need tons of. I wish there was an alternate recipe for plastic, but there is not. And you can see the drones working. These are shooting into, where? Come on, please, into space. And we got our Dyson Sphere. Where is it? Can we not see it for some reason? Oh, this is we're behind the. Oh no, it's over that way. Interesting. Anyway, there she is, chugging away. We are at 990 megawatts. We're almost at 1 kilowatt. 27,000 and counting sails in the air. Looks awesome. But today, oops, let's not do that. How do we land again? Alt. But today we want to work on a couple other things because we are, well, needing them. We have a bunch of things to work on. I want to set up a proper build for foundations. So our foundation build is it's one of these. I don't think I can click on it. I probably won't be able to find it. Oh, I also brought these in. This fractal silicon to make the silicon crystals. This is not a proper build. This is the build that I actually had from when I had it, when I was making it out of the silicon, like ingots, I guess you'd call them, not silicon ingots, high purity silicon. So I haven't upgraded yet, but as you see, we're not really burning through these that much or at all, so I don't need to upgrade that as of yet. Science is still chugging away. Purple science, you know, very slowly, less than maybe 1 per second. So taking a while because we don't have, again, we have some stuff, but as you see, there's only a handful of machines that are actually running. Labs, obviously blue and yellow and red are always full. But anyway, today, again, we have things that we can set up, we can choose from. We can work on plastics. No thanks. Now, we don't need to make sulfuric acid because we actually found a planet system that had sulfuric acid on it, which is great. Now, plastic, you still need the light oil and you still need the energetic graphite. Again, most easy things to produce. Graphite's real easy. We still have almost 6 million coal on this planet alone, and other planets have even more. And then obviously the byproducts from cracking. And the light oil, again, is just, you just need a huge array of that. And I don't think I have any of that in my inventory. I'm not sure why I have these fractionators in my inventory. I think because I made these like in my replicator, because I don't have, this isn't on a mall anywhere yet, or a bus, or a hub. I should call it a hub, right? Bus is not what these go on. And then we also have, we want to start getting deuterium fuel rods because I was using them, yeah, and I'm out of them now. From when you're warping, you're really burning through the fuel because as soon as the warp stops, you have to recharge to be able to fly faster. And if you're burning through it more faster than you can replenish it, you have to play the waiting game, which is why flying to all these different planets I did kind of off camera, because there's no point for you guys to watch me for 3 or 4 minutes floating through space. And that brings me to the next thing, is making warpers. Now these are made with strange matter, which we do have in our network, and then diamonds, of course, we have in the network because those are just abundant everywhere. And then obviously this is a pretty, I mean, if you have 6 of these, you can have, let's see, our belt is at 20. Oh, we have fast belts, so we're at 30 per second, and here you need 4 every 6 seconds. So if you have 6 of them, you need 4. So we could double this up to have maybe like 40 machines or so coming in, which I don't think we'll need that many as of yet. But these also enhance how the power generators work. They're not power generators, they are called, come on please, this the ray receivers. Having them in there work. Now I'm not sure what level you can use these, but anyway, we have that to do, and then obviously warpers, which are made from the lenses, or more efficiently, they're made from green cubes, which I don't know if we can't even do green cubes. Which one of these is? It's one of these. This is all ray transmission, solar cell life. This is stack limit or inventory size, one of the two. We just want to get through some of those things that we need more, because our inventory fills up very fast, especially if we're taking 20, 30,000 foundations. But I think what we want to do today, actually, am I out of soil pile? No, I'm okay. I think what we're going to set up today is we're going to set up a big foundation rig. And I kind of set this new area, like this is the area where we were working on before. Now we have a bit of a new area here. And let's just get it, well, paved. We're going to go in here, and we're going to choose this kind of, is it this color? Oops, not that. That. Is it this color? Yes, that color. And we're just going to keep paving this. I'm actually going to hide that because I don't really want it at the moment. We're just going to pave this area here. I mean, obviously this is here if we need it, but we're not going to need it anytime soon. Like this one. I can always get stuff in elsewhere. Alright, cool. So, now these are going to be kind of in the way, but I'm just going to put a break here so I can expand this if I want to. It's not really a huge deal. And we have a bit of, well, I guess we could probably even just do it here, I guess. Maybe there. And what we want to do is we want to make foundations. So foundations need steel, and they need stone bricks. And they spit out, where are the foundations? Here. So this basically, it's a 3-to-1. So we could actually cut the steel down to like, well, I could go lower than that, but we'll just leave it at that. Dump in a bunch of drones, and we're going to do maximum, and that is, this is not leaving, this is just local supply at the moment. I guess we could do remote. Oh, we could do local demand. We're not gonna set that up yet. And then this, obviously, this is gonna be our big rig, so this can be a remote supply. We're gonna dump a bunch of those in there, and there we go. So what we can set up, let's get we have a bunch of these machines. Let's just see what we can do based on the recipe now, because it takes so much. It takes 3 per second, which means we can only put 10 machines in a line. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we can obviously divide this up a bit. We can have input, output, which can go to here, and this one can be steel coming in. Like that, and then we can just double this over here. Because you remember, we're only putting out 1 per second, right? We're only putting out 1 per second, and if we have 10 machines, we have 20 machines, it's only 20 per second, which is still a lot more than what we're producing now. Drag this out, drag this back, and then this one here will obviously have stone brick coming in here, and then we're going to take this one, and we're going to grab stone brick here. So nice little rig. Let's put in our sorters. We got in, out, in, just like that. So we're going to left click copy, drag, paste, and our drones are so much faster now, as you can see. Yep, and we're going to put in some power poles. Should be able to put one every other, right? And that should be able to grab enough. One there, and then one here, and that should, well, I guess we got to power this up. We are actually running out of power poles, which is kind of odd. No, we don't have enough. Okay, let's do that. Power is, yeah, we're perfectly fine. Now, let's see, we need to do local. Ooh, remote. Oh, I don't know where I'm getting this in. I don't remember making this anywhere else. We can just do local demand, and this can be. I guess it can be. It can be both. Why not, right? I don't even remember where we're making steel. We must be making it off planet somewhere that I do not remember at all. But obviously, this is pulling in from there, and we only have one going out, so I don't know where it's actually coming from. No idea. But as soon as the steel starts coming, or the we're waiting on the bricks, which should be coming right here. So that's one setup. Now, what we can do is I'm actually going to get rid of this. I want to set up another one of these. So we're going to do Control Copy, click, click and drag, and then click again, and then we're going to do Use Now. We're going to paste it right. Did I not grab the belt? Oh, I did. And we'll just leave one space. And that'll stamp down another rig. And we're actually going to copy, shift copy, or shift left click is copy. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to have stone brick coming out. We're going to have steel coming out to this one. This is going to be a return. And then what I want to do is we can actually just delete this. These are just kind of like, placeholders. And this one is going to be the stone brick coming in from this side. So now we have 20 per second, and this is going to be 40 per second. Now, I don't know if our supplies can support that. Yeah, I don't know, because we're dropping. Look how fast is being used. This is basically being used at 120 per second. Because we have four Mark III belts coming in, or drawing with it. But that's okay, right? We are still... Oh, what happened here? Did I miss a power pole up here? Oh, wait, what? Oh, shoot, because I'm totally out of these. Can I make... I can't even make any. Okay, let's go back to our hub, which should not be that far away. This is a graphite build that we're grabbing graphite and hydrogen from fire ice, which we have lots of. Okay, where are we at here? I want to grab a stack of that, and then belts were good, sorters were good, assemblers we are okay, but I might as well grab another stack, sorters another stack, and then belts a bunch more stacks. And then how are we doing on? Ooh, that's nice. Another 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes. Another 15 minutes. Because 15 times 60 is 90, right? 10, yeah. And then we got this, and this, and I think we're good. Do we have any storage boxes? We do if we want to use them. Now this is a good little build here, because look at our hydrogen stored up, our graphene stored up, and now the thing is, because we're making carbon nanotubes directly from spiniform stalagmites, the graphene usage is a lot less. I wonder why that didn't even put a ghost image there, because it should be right there. Oh, because I never had one there. And how is this one working? That's so weird. So, by the looks of this, we are not bringing in the stone brick enough. Yeah, look at that. We're completely, wiped out. Because as I said, we're using 120 per second, and we're not bringing that in. Which means at some point we have to go and we have to set up a whole bunch of stone little outposts, which should not be a big deal. Eventually, we're going to go up to our lava planet. Let's just go up there and now where's our lava planet at here? And this only has 1 million stone. Which one has a lot of stone? Wow, these only have 1 million stone each. What does our home planet still have? 4 million. So not a lot. You can see how it's ticking down. Coal's ticking down. There's someone. Yes, this has titanium mainly. And then this here has iron and copper. Silicon, not a lot, which is fine because we're not using as much silicon now. And especially because we can make it directly from, well, we can make it from this, which from the ore, of course. Titanium we're fine on. So eventually I want to make the lava planet like my smelting planet. I'm just not set up for that yet. But that's okay, because we are still making a bunch there. Now we got another, what? Well, I just took 3, almost 4,000, and we're good. So that's a pretty easy build. Now, plastics we're going to leave for today, because I want to get some more oil coming in. Now, this we should be able to make. We have loads of deuterium. We have loads of titanium alloy. And let's see what our supermagnetic ring production is like. And a lot of these like basic stuff like chips and the circuit boards, they're all going to be remade at some point. Where am I looking for here? Is it here? Supermagnetic rings. This is local supplies. So I actually want to bump this up to 5,000, which means we're obviously making, again, this is just a basic build too. This isn't even a full build, which again, we're going to eventually get into doing that. So what we can do is we can make the deuterium fuel rods, which we're going to need, because right now I don't even have a rig. Like, I don't even have anything set up to do the hydrogen one. I'm just doing like a basic craft for that. All right. Can we make some more of these? Of course we cannot, so that's fine. And we're going to put this one in line with the other one. And the way I left room here is because our fault line is up here, I could put another two like setups of this up here if we really want to start cranking it out. But as you can see, we're hurting for stone brick. Steel we're fine, but stone we're not fine. So that we're going to have to set up. But what we want to do here is we want to get deuterium fuel rod set up, which we need alloy, we need deuterium, and we need supermagnetic rings. So we need deuterium, we need the titanium alloy, and we need the supermagnetic rings. And we're going to be outputting deuterium fuel rods. And this is going to be available locally, and I guess it should be, remotely too, right? Why not? Now some of these that I have remotely, I'm going to I don't even think I even need remote, because I'll always be coming back here. Now we don't need 10,000 of them. Let's just go into, let's go into our thing here. These aren't used in anything but fuel. Now they can be used in the, where are they at? The power generator, the mini fusion power plant. You could use that. Like, you feed that into there, but I don't know if we'll ever need that at this point in the game. Because again, this doesn't go into anything else, right? So let's go back and see what we need, what the ratios are. So to 20 deuterium, so to 1 to 1. So I mean, basically we can cut this down to like 2,000 would be more than enough. And then obviously we want to make a bunch of these. Even at 4,000, maybe like 2,000. I don't even think we need 2,000, honestly. But we'll set it up anyway. Let's get this powered. So let's just plop down an assembler. Let's see. Let's try to keep things in line a little bit here. That looks pretty good. Now we're going to put this into the deuterium fuel rods. Now the recipe here, the titanium alloy and the supermagnetic ring, that's no problem, because that's, you could have 12 times 30. You could have 360 of these on one belt, and you would only be going through 1 per second, right? Or sorry, you only be going through 30 per second. But the deuterium is the slow factor here, right? Actually, before I even go into that, I want to dump a bunch of these into that, and I want a bunch of dump. I don't think I even need. Let's put 5 in. I don't think I'll ever need these, but might as well put them in. So as I was saying, is this is on a 12-second timer. The 2 outputs kind of irrelevant. So if we have 12 of these, we'll be needing 20 per second, right? Well, of the deuterium. Well, if we have half of 12 plus 12, it would be 18. If we have 18 of these, which means we will be needing 1.5 times 20, which is 30. So we could have 18 of these. Now, the easy way to do this would be to run 9 and 9. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. And then the way you would do this is your return belt would be this one. You have one input belt here. You have one input belt here, which we can actually just hook them up now even. This is going to be the alloy coming in. This is going to be, oop, that is too close. Oops, that can go like that. This is going to be our return. And then this is going to be the supermagnetic rings. Okay. And then we'll come up to this top part here, which I guess I could have put this. Doesn't matter. I'm not too concerned about it. And this can run down to here. And then let's just run our other section of these. What? What is the problem here? Oh, it must be, we're not on a fault line, but it must be where these change from being this size to this size. So you have to space it out a bit, which is odd that I didn't have to do that. Oh, I know why, because this one was up one more. And then this one here is going to come out again to be deuterium. We're going to drop it down and bring that all the way across. Now let's get some inserters or sorters in here. So we got in, out. Is that going to work? In, and then this one's going to... Oh, that's not going to work. I have to all set them. Shoot. Okay. So we can just do that. Not a huge deal, right? I always forget if you're trying to run 3 and 3, it just doesn't work. So all we're going to do is we're just going to offset this one. And we're going to go 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now we're fixed. And that's the only thing when you're using 3 builds, you build things, you can do 3, but you can't, you kind of can't do it, you know, if that makes any sense. So we have our input here, we have input, output, all right, and this is going to be input. Hold on a second. So I screw this up again. Oh yeah, okay. Whoops. I swear this works, doesn't it? Or am I just being crazy here? So basically we want to have output here, and we want to have input here, and we want to have input here, input here, and this is going to be output, and then that's going to be input. Okay, that I think is right. You just have to all set them when you do it like that, and this can run all the way down, and then this can run all the way down. Tab, 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 tab. How many tabs do I got to do here? This should... Oh, so I'm not even on the right one to begin with. Is that still not the right one? What is the problem here? I don't understand why I can't click and drag this. Oh, that's why. Because this... Okay. Okay. No problem. Do that, and do that. You gotta do what you gotta do to make it work, right? So we're gonna tab, tab, tab. There we go. And we can trim off the edges. This can go like that. And then, oops, I totally missed these. Okay, I guess I did. And this is gonna be in, tab, tab, tab. And we should, now we just gotta put some power poles in here and get our stuff coming in. That should reach if I do every other one, right? By the looks of things, it does. Alright, cool. So we basically have 18 here. So we're going to be producing, this is, if we have 12, will be 2 per second. So we should be producing 3 per second, which is actually really good. I don't think we even need 2,000 of these, to be honest with you, because, I mean, I may take them somewhere else, but I don't think I'm going to need it. So we're just going to do local demand, local demand, local demand. And then this is just storage. Storage, this I guess could be remote demand too. Doesn't really matter at this point. But as soon as this starts coming in, these are going to really start, well, cranking out the, it's coming in already. The Deuterium's coming in, the superconducting ring's coming in, Deuterium's coming in, and the iron's coming in. So these are going to start real, as soon as the Deuterium goes in. I don't know if we'll be able to keep up because we'll be using 60 per second. I mean, the Deuterium isn't coming for us, it's literally coming from right where these, or is it here? I think it's here, right? Can I click on that, please? Yeah, no, magnetic rings, and the Deuterium's coming from over here somewhere. I don't know, I can't click on it. It's over there somewhere, past the horizon. But, can we drop out, please? Can we please drop? Thank you. But if you see, we are... what is the problem? Oh, we're just, okay, this is a Deuterium. This does support it. It's just when there's a one's being used, it has to put 12 in there. Now, this is where having your stacking inserters would work, but I still hesitant to use. Well, I guess I could start researching them. It's just, I just have to remember on that one build where you do the X-ray cracking that you can't use that. You have to use the other inserters, which, you know what, probably would be fine, to be honest with you. Let's just go to here. Let's queue these up, because why not, right? It would. Yeah, okay, so we're fine. So we'll queue that up after all these other ones are done. But look at that. We already have 184, which we're going to take all of them. We're going to go into here, drop the hydrogen out, put those in, and now we got extra hydrogen ones. This is great. I mean, this is going to fill up in no time because I don't even think I even need 1,000. Because I'm only taking, if you're taking 100 or 200 each, this is just, like, it comes in bursts, right? So these are basically going to be starting at the exact same time, roughly. So these are going to put out, then these, etc. And it'll be about another, right now, here they come. It's kind of cool because it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, all the way up. But anyway, that's how you got to do these builds where you have 3 belts on the inside, because you can't line them up across from each other unless I'm totally lost on something, because one of these has to go all the way across, which means this one cannot grab that then. But anyway, that's how you set up deuterium fuel rods. So I think we're going to cut the episode here, to be honest with you, because I keep saying that, sorry. I think we're going to keep cut the episode here. We talked about what we did off camera. We set up a nice, look at that, we're tapped right about. So the stone bricks we are lacking, steel obviously we're fine, and now we're tapped at 10,000, so we're good to go. The deuterium fuel rods, we're at 215. They go in bursts. You'll get a burst of, well, 24, about 30, I guess, or 36 at a shot. But we're good to go on that. So I think when we come back, our next episode, we have 2 things to tackle. We have plastics, plastics are easy to set up. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just getting the materials. We also need to get some more of these because we are out. Which reminds me that I need to start setting up my, I guess it'd be my intermediate hub. I have a big blueprint of that. Let's see if it's here. It'd be called hub. I don't know exactly. I think it's this one. And if you just want to look at the size of it, it is this. Now, I may just set this up and then go into more detail about how I built this, because this is, I believe this is my own design. I don't think I got this design from anybody else, because if I did, it wouldn't look as crazy as this. Now, the other blueprint, I'm not going to do that. The other blueprint I have is this one, which this actually has another piece on it on the end here, and that makes the prisms, I think, but we're not going to run the prisms because this basically uses 6 and 2. This one here uses 7 and 1, like logistics stations. Now there are slight differences between the two, but we might actually make a new hub, because we have this one over, or is it over here? It's way over here. Let's just fly there real quick and then we'll end the episode. It's right here. Now this is good, but the thing is that none of these things are in a interstellar logistics network. And you can put 5 things in each. Now, if you count having a warper in one, well then you can only have 4 things. And right away we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. We have like 18 to 20 things just here. So that's at least 5 interstellar logistics stations, which we do eventually want to get set up. Things like these, the stone, they call it the storage MK1, we don't even use anymore. So those could be left behind. And then, I mean, even your science labs wouldn't need to be included in a bus, or I keep saying a bus. This is a bus in a hub, because you just don't need it. And then like things here, I don't have water pumps on this, which when we go to our sulfuric acid planet, you need water pumps, right? Alright, so this is good. So when we come back next episode, we're going to tackle setting up plastic. We're probably just going to do it right. Well, let's see. I guess we could do it right. Well, let's just continue our theme here. We are running out of soil pile a little bit, and this plastic build is going to be, I mean, nothing crazy big, but it's going to be, what? Oh, because I'm clicking. That's so weird that I'm, okay, anyway. We're going to set up our plastic build, I think, here, and put a substantial plastic build to see if we can get it set up for 30 per second, which would be a blue belt. And I'm not sure if we can, but we're going to try it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I've gotten some feedback on some of my videos, and it's been great. I'm really enjoying that, and I'm always open to tips. I'm not an expert. I'm a intermediate player, I guess you could call me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again. I'll catch you in the next episode.